All right. Anyway, welcome to Zelda Speedruns, and featuring today, for now, is the Ocarina of Time Randomizer EU Standard Weekly Race. With me, commentating is Estania. Anyway,
Hello.
um, well, let's get on this. This looks like a pretty good start, I think. We got a water medallion start with Minuet and Adult. So it should be pretty interesting to see um, where we get dropped off and what our players are going to do. I can definitely see playing Minuet.
Yeah, because that'll get you started on the song chain. I actually quite like this combination of songs for maneuverability because you've not only got the straight back to Temple of Time for changing age, but Minuet is so good for getting around the world. Like, congrats, you are straight in Lost Woods and you can go basically anywhere quickly.
Yeah.
Apart from, like, Valley, Desert.
It depends on where our spawn is, too. If it's a valley spawn, then it's actually really good.
It also depends on where our horse is.
Yep.
Also, yeah, that water medallion is quite nice.
Yeah, because that means if there's something on Burning Cack, we only have to do 2 dungeons to do it.
Yep.
Wait, I'm just going to check to see what the spawn is.
Well, we're going to find out where the spawn is very shortly.
Yep. DMT. That's an interesting spawn.
Yeah, I'll take that. Like, it's not only a desert, but it's quite nice being that close to Kakariko without needing Nocturne. This is a nice movable seed. Oh, wait, hang on, there's
storms. Rolling Rocks. Oh, shoot. Is dead. Okay.
Yeah, like, did you see that?
And Ocarina of Time is Song of Time. Yeah, it was Water BK, and it's dead.
Oh dear, I'm guessing it was vanilla in the NA Weekly then.
Well, we got our layout.
So yeah, Deku and Dodongo's cavern being easy ones is really freaking nice.
Well, we got an item off of the windmill guy, so the rest are songs. The K-Sword isn't necessary for these settings, but it is pretty nice, since you can just save on sticks. Ooh, ZL.
Okay, is anyone else suspicious about how nice this seed is being straight off?
Little bit, but we'll see what we get.
It also means we don't need to worry about like logic for Forest Temple access, which is nice.
30 is dead. And targeted at Woods is double defense.
I mean, I want it, but
yeah, that's fair. Right now,
it's my
40 is dead. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
And also, yeah, getting Storms that early means Storm's Grotto, and hello!
50 is dead, so we only have to go up to 20.
And I will take strength, thank you. That leads us straight into Dodongos. And that's our Forest Medallion, which is also kind of important.
Oh, Mido has quite a few items he needs. Oh, magic! That's cool. And a bow.
Excuse? Storms was on Saria's song check, so Child, Sacred Forest Meadow.
No, it was Minuet.
Oh, sorry, yes.
ZL was...
Yeah, ZL was Child.
Sorry, is. Man, I wish I could get a seat. Oh, wait, I did have a seat this nice yesterday up until the ending. Where
I am now suddenly concerned. And hang on, Tampe.
Deku Tree Way of the Hero. Well, if Cola didn't want it, if Cola was going to do it before, he's definitely going to do it now.
Excuse? I mean, yeah, that's a nice hint placement. Like, yeah, just head into this medallion dungeon with a Way of the Hero hint right next to it, sure.
There's the main foolish. I actually like that hint a lot.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alright, now let's see what our... Yeah. It definitely was, as someone who raced in that seed. In the SGL seed. I actually enjoyed those settings, too. Ooh, well, that could be Wath right there. I mean, we saw the... And then the bottle Wath. That's interesting.
Okay, but there might be other things as well.
Oh, it can't be a bottle, though, because Rang already opens up enough skulls.
True, because we know 30, 40, and 50 are not anything.
Exactly. Well... Yeah, exactly. So it's not bottle.
Oh, hello.
It's funny, but it's definitely not.
On the other hand, that will probably do it. You know, just a hammer. Just a hammer with a fire temple getting a medallion is nothing much.
Hammer time. I always love getting the hammer.
Oh yeah, because also that's pseudo explosives.
Oof.
And a rude Vortula.
Well, in another game. I mean, in another game it would be Waff, but not this one. Oh man, yeah, this room kind of sucks without a hookshot or a projectile.
And Alsuna is about to get the good news about strength.
And the good news about a lot of other things in this seed.
Yeah, there's a lot of good news going around.
Yes. Didn't look like there was anything interesting in there. Which is unfortunate. Oh my goodness, Deku's loaded.
Like, Kokiri Forest is loaded, just outside and inside.
Is it anything good in here? Or is it a bait? Oh, it's good enough.
Oh hey, so you know what we said about Minuet being really good for transport?
Now
You
it's
can now
insanely
just get
good.
to river.
Yep.
Oh, do you know what would have been even funnier? If they'd had bombs instead of the hammer, they could have got the skull in the back of Deku. First visit.
Yeah, but most people don't go for it.
Yes, but how often do you get to get that skull?
Actually, yeah, you can get it. I was just thinking, because it's only logically you need a projectile, but you can get away with it. If there was Dungeon Skull Sanity, it would definitely make people think a lot more about it.
I'll take the not getting disqualified for 100, thank you.
Anyway, let's see what our slingshot locks today. Oh, well, the other item that it locks. Because the ring being that freely available means that it's not locking anything in spirit.
It's another bow! What?
You could say it's a slingshot locked bow.
I mean, apart from the fact, Mido had a bow.
Yes.
But, like, this is silly. This is great, but this is silly.
But, yeah, I personally like having extra shots.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My aim sucks. Mostly because I'm using an emulator. Yeah,
My
but I'm not...
problem is...
Wait,
Ooh,
I just saw Ice Cavern.
Graveyard Way of the Hero, Icy Waters is dead. Ice's Wath. Oh, well, Rush Ice. And Hovers on Skull Mask. Yes, yes indeed.
Excuse? This is suspiciously nice with its hints and its items and... What?
Oh, yeah! I've seen some proposed rule set changes / setting changes for Season 6.
Because King Zora skip being banned means you actually have to, like, get Ruto's letter, and that leads to more interesting logic working out. It means you can't just circumvent, like, something half a seed is built around.
Yeah.
Also, because I don't know how easy King Zora skip is, but it's when it gets to the point where you can save like 3 hours on a seed by knowing a single trick, I can kind of see why you might want to say no. But it's Season 6. If you're playing in the top 32 for Ocarina of Time,
that's up for debate right now. It's not quite yet set in stone. But then again, I personally would like to see some of the tricks that got banned in Season 5 to come back. But that might have been just because I might be biased here, but that's because I learned them just before they got banned.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just... That's interesting. It's pretty easy to set up if you can, if your emulator doesn't hate you. Given that my emulator
you can have a VC that crashes sometimes. I mean, it did that to me on Friday.
Wait, sorry. Can you just repeat that? Crashes sometimes?
Sometimes, yep.
Oh.
But, Cola gonna get that song in Lon Lon Ranch. Just, what we have here.
Yep. Like, if you don't know where to go next, especially because you have so much shit, then songs are a good one to aim for.
Yep. But, I wonder what we're gonna get from Talon right now, because right now it's up in the air for anything. Personally, I would like to get a hook shot soon. But Stone Forest is kind of unappealing right now. But I mean, we're not all that far off from potentially being able to do Shadow.
Yeah, which is mildly concerning. But I would note, we can get to Ice Cavern without Hookshot. I'm just saying, Hookshot could be in us. If we find Ruto's letter at some point soon.
Sun Song.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty convenient. I'm not gonna I'm not going to knock it. Because it makes Dompe digging so much easier to do, especially with the fact that Graveyard is Wath.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's definitely Wath for that boomerang, but Cola didn't do Dompe race yet, so...
Yeah,
he might end up doing it, and we might see something truly interesting there.
Yeah, I imagine Cola's probably heading adult and doing the Kakariko rounds now?
No, he's getting hovers.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Hovers, especially for a required Shadow Temple, just makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, I'd also be interested to see Zora's River, because we got access to that very early with that scale. Which, notably, we also got in the way of the hero location.
Yeah, but it's definitely the hammer. I think it would definitely be...
Yeah.
But, the scale is pretty nice for rushing ice as well. Because then you can just use Minuet instead of having to walk up the river.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm just... As much as it is nice, it's like, the hammer definitely fulfills it, but I'm still going to be suspicious of that scale. I have seen scale be stealthily way of the hero before.
Deku can't be double Wath in these settings because we already have another Wath dungeon.
Oh, really? Is that a hint setting that's on for this?
It's for most of them. Triforce Blitz is one of the exceptions, where it also heavily prioritizes dungeons for path.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As someone who's still learning how to make their own hints, you can actually... Usually, yeah, people tend to set it so that you have a maximum of 2 dungeons for, like, Path or Wath, but you could, in theory, make it more or less.
Yeah. Actually, while Alsuna is in Lon Lon Ranch, I know it's not the best plan, but I would like to see Valley at some point.
I don't think either runner's going to be doing that this cycle.
Yeah, nor do I. It's just Lon Lon Ranch is a very good place to go to Gerudo Valley from.
Yeah, it's just that Valley is kind of a commitment without explosives. With explosives, it's not nearly as horrible, but like without them, it kind of sucks, unless otherwise hinted.
What do you mean by without explosives? Because you can't get...
Because then you can get the like you can peek or grab stuff, like in Hyrule Field along the way.
Yeah, I thought you might be referring to that. Just wanted to confirm.
Like unless it's hinted Wath, because then you have a 33% chance that it's something on Hammer Rocks, and that information alone is already pretty valuable.
I mean, if Zora's Domain hadn't been hinted foolish, then there would be a lot more weight in it, because you could go Valley, go do Lake, and then go straight into Domain.
Yeah, I don't know about Child Spawn. Did someone actually check it? Because I know that both of them don't put their hints on their stream, so...
I would be very interested in seeing Child Spawn. Because, yeah.
Now is a good time to check archery. Because this one is surprisingly easy to orphan if you get a bow late.
And we got so many bows early.
Yep. We got one for we got a children's slingshot game and an adult's archery game.
Fun for all the family.
Yep. Anything?
Well, that's
I'll take that. Makes going through forest and Jabu a little bit nicer. And Child
Yep.
Spirit. But I can imagine Cola might dip Dodongo's Cavern soon. Like, you can do all but 3 checks without choose.
Yeah, but you've still got so many checks very open to you right at the start.
You also get a hint.
Ooh.
Then again, I'm kind of the one who... I've been doing more aggressive dungeon dipping for early game.
I am quite fond of hints, I admit.
Yeah, we can full clear Goron City.
Yep, that we can do. And that means we can also take a look at what the Bolero check is, and the Volcano check, because we've got hovers.
Yep.
Like, this seed is so open.
Actually, we can full clear DMC.
I still feel like this is trying to lure us into a false sense of security.
Yeah, you can do like the Goron with bow and or with strength.
Yeah, this is just... There's so much stuff. Where do you even pick where
Heck,
to
you
go?
can even do it with Din's Fire plus magic, though that's not in logic for these settings. Because it's a trick you have to specifically enable.
Yeah, we have so many options, it's just where to go. Like, as I said, if it weren't for that Zora's Domain Foolish, there would be a great argument for, as child, go into Valley, loop around Child Lake, head into Zora's Domain, and then down river. Like, that's a good loop.
I was Alsuna doing what I like to do, which is getting skulls early.
Yes, I do approve. I do like getting those skulls early. Always go up to 20. Something being on 20 has caught out so many people.
Nothing on Dompe. Now Suna's probably gonna do it as child, like the Composer's Grave as child, which is nice because he can do the stuff out of logic.
Well, yeah, Graveyard's Way of the Hero.
And we got an orange song on Cola's side, I think.
Chat says horse.
So the horse was living in a grave. That's not good.
I mean, but cool skeletal horse.
Yeah.
And also, it wouldn't be the first very cheerful companion animal we've found in a grave looking at you, Link's Awakening.
Yeah. But it does also mean that I'm actually thinking Ice might be Wath just for Nocturne.
It is possible. But I'd want to see a few more songs. Like, I want to see what's on Forest Medallion, because Dodongo's Cavern, we can get quite a long way in.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't take much to get bombs or chews in order to complete it, at which point I want to see what's there.
Well, first, Cola has to dodge the first-class sniper, which is Dompe.
Doing very well at it.
It's most definitely the Rang, I'm thinking, because Jabu is required.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if it wasn't Rang, but there is an outside chance of opponents. For example, there could be hookshot.
Yep. Well, it's definitely for one of those two, that's for sure.
Yeah, the rang is definitely required, but there's always the chance it's the Epona. Yeah. Oh yes, we do have a bow, a bottle, and a horse. That is the big Pocheck.
Yep.
You just have to drink your milk so that you remain healthy and do not join the
Oh,
ghosts.
Cola's Russian Ice.
Cola is a massive meme, of course Cola's Russian Ice. In the nicest possible way.
Whereas Asuna is rescuing the dog. Yeah, Cola knows it's Wath, so it makes sense to do it now.
You might... Well, I guess we know that skulls aren't really a thing.
It's a Chewbacca.
So what was I saying about wanting to go down Zora's River?
Never said it wasn't a bad play.
Yeah, it's funny when you end up doing that.
You'd think that you might have done that as a child, but again, I do understand why he didn't do it then.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because, it's so slow to grab that chicken. I wish we could get, like, a third chicken, but that just might be me getting so annoyed of... Big Goron is dead, so he'll be staying blind for the rest of the seed.
Yeah, it'll clear up eventually once we stop the volcano erupting. Like, it's the ash from the volcano that's irritating his eyes. So we do fire temple, we solve the problem.
Oh, cool. They Graveyard is now actually capitalized for hints again. Oh! That's in logic.
Am I allowed to look smug about suggesting Zora's River with that scale?
And the right hand is Rip. But now we're looking closer and closer to being able to break into Shadow.
Yeah, this... I would say it's lulling us into a false sense of security, but this looks surprisingly okay so far.
Yep.
Okay, is this actually a Trez seed? Because people have mentioned that.
I don't think that's a bad place for that hook shot. But that
No,
might
it's
be
a
because
really
I
nice
go for the River Gambit often, so...
Yeah, it's not a jet seed until you're in go mode, agreed.
That's a nice hint spot.
We have seen what's on water boss key chest, and that is nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's already hinted dead.
And we're seeing that King Zora skip in action.
Mm-hmm.
So bear in mind, everything behind here is behind wherever Ruto's is. Which could be deep, it should be shallow, we have no idea.
It could be vanilla.
It could really actually be vanilla, because we have the scale. We can go get that. And it's super easy to get that.
Yeah, but the Child Lake is pretty unappealing most of the time for me. Unless it's, like, otherwise hinted, I just don't go there. Yeah, Greg is having a nice ice bath. Market is foolish!
Oh, that will save Cola some time.
Yeah, Aosuna is also going into ice.
It also means that pose isn't anything.
Oh, Wolfos is a bomb bag
Oh,
in
wow.
logic.
Yeah, that's in logic, and that's really easy to get to.
That definitely means that the other bomb bags are gonna be bomb locked.
Yeah, that definitely cements Hammer as the way of the hero in Deku.
Ooh, can't complain about a shirt. I mean, 4 hearts is now pretty reasonable for Fire Temple.
Yeah, like, we can just go do Dodongos if we want. Yeah, we've got fire, we can full clear Goron City, adult and child, just clear Death Mountain, the entirety of it.
Oh, there's the second copy of Ice Cavern Hint. And Alcina is gonna go probably full clear adult Goron City, probably get the song off of Bolero.
Yep. It's nice that... Okay, it's kind of interesting, because we have all of these items. We have a lot for being this early in the seed. And mostly Kolo and Alsuna have been to similar places. So it's interesting to see we've actually got some divergence. And I didn't see that peak, but Alsuna seems to want the stuff in the back of the maze.
Yeah, looks like there's a couple biggies here. And a hint is always pretty valuable. Oh, there's the right hand again.
Oh, that's a gold scale.
It looks like there's... Oh. So,
Yeah.
scale is not Wath unless it's for gold scale.
Yeah, that's what... It seems more and more likely that it's...
Oh, that's another bottle.
Well, that makes Ice Cavern easier. So, for those who aren't following this quite, the reason we're saying scale is most likely not Way of the Hero is because that scale in Goron City is available without the scale in Deku. So, if scale is Way of the Hero, then it has to be to get both scales because one scale doesn't block the other. At which point it has to be Lab Dive.
Yep.
The most likely explanation is that it is not in fact Way of the Hero.
There's another biggie here.
Also, as people are pointing out, bottle locked bottle. So that bottle we got... Well, no. That bottle in... Oh, hi, bombs. Don't even need Wolfos Grotto. That bottle in Deku is not necessarily Way of the Hero, because
there's a third
technically
bottle.
stuff is all behind Ruto's.
On top of the volcano is another bottle.
Oh yeah, in which case, yeah, bottle is definitely not Way of the Hero. For exactly the same reason as the scale.
Yeah.
We have another available bottle.
But yeah, ice, that I'm thinking now that Ruto's might actually be bomb locked. It's possible, but the hammer kind of already does that as well.
Yeah, the hammer locks bombs.
Ooh,
Hi.
Dins! That was in DMC Fairy.
Yes, it was. Yeah, none of these bottles are the letter, and the letter is what locks Ice Cavern logically. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
Ice
sure.
Nocturne is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it is quite possible that Ice Cavern is just Way of the Hero for Nocturne, but I am not complaining about coming here early.
No, I like doing early ice as well. Oh, DMC Grotto also has something spicy.
It's Lisa!
It's hammerlocked.
That's hammerlocked.
So,
Yeah.
I was correct in my initial assessment. But we already hit bottle percent, and it's not even been 40 minutes yet.
That is quite early, yeah.
Well, we shouldn't have too much problem fighting off Ganondorf. And we're still hurting for warp songs, too. I mean,
Yeah,
we only
we
have the
basically
two
have
that we
no-
started.
Like, we have basically no warp songs, but look at all these items. The main thing that Alsuna is missing is Alsuna hasn't gone to River and so hasn't picked up the hook shot.
Nocturne.
Oh,
Yep.
hey, Nocturne. We kind of
That
expected
about
you.
10, 20 minutes ago.
And yes, technically, we don't have a slingshot, so we can't get to Goma.
Yeah, but like, who cares about logic?
Certainly not Cola. But the Cola is in logic.
And Cola is going to do Dodongo's Cavern. Gonna take advantage of that bomb bag he found.
Mm-hmm. Like, why wouldn't you? It's the Forest Medallion.
Yeah, like, from our perspective, we've already hit no mode, but other than lights. Oh, that looked like... What was on top of that? I didn't get quite a good view of that, but it definitely did not look like anything bright, so... Because sometimes it's kind of hard to see, so... We'll have to wait until after the dungeon if Cola expresses any interest in the item on top.
And now we see all of the worst places lights could be. Basically, most of the people are making suggestions here that require Song of Time, and they're doing that because that would mean we need to do all dungeons.
Man, chat is bloodthirsty.
Chat is always bloodthirsty.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I do the same thing, so... I can't fault them for that.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so we could actually open up a light arrow bet right now, because we've basically got the entire seed open. Look, it's only been barely half an hour and Restream is in clone mode. We just want more rando. Look, I don't get any good seeds. I'm allowed to dream of sabotaging a jet. Yes, yes.
Alright, I've started up the bet. Have some fun with it.
Okay, so yeah, Alcina has gone straight into fire, and Cola has gone straight into Dodongo's cavern.
Yeah, I respect that.
That is a good point. We are in glow mode with only 3 Way of the Heroes of 5, so what we could do is we could try and... We could have a bet on what the other Way of the Heroes are.
I don't think we've even seen the Frog's 2 hints yet.
We have not, no. We know Bigoron isn't anything.
We got some, like, evil bets, and then we got some nicer bets.
Wait, hang on, there's an actual bet open.
Yeah, I opened it.
Sugar, where do I think it is?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of interesting ones. Some people want forest.
Look, everyone's betting evil things. I had to make sure that somebody got one if it was a nice place.
Yeah, there's a couple people betting pretty nicely, so you're not the only one.
I kind of like Forest Temple. Because we've got all the stuff for Forest.
Oh, forest is so nice right now. Just do 3-key forest. It's super relaxing.
Okay, but hear me out. Forest Temple, casually, is great. Like, it's a really inventive dungeon, it's fun to work it out, it's really atmospheric. A Forest Temple in Rando. Forest Temple in Rando, when everybody knows it, when everybody can do it super efficiently, that's less interesting. Because even the most efficient isn't that fast.
Oh, I love MQ Forest.
Yeah, Forest Temple is great casually. In Rando? No.
And just like that, Cola has turned the King of Crocs into boots.
Well, we haven't seen them drop boots yet. Do you reckon it's irons?
That'd be funny if that actually was the case.
If it was, we're going to have to tell you to step away from the spoiler part.
I still gotta learn that setup that Alsuna's doing, where you can actually set up the angle so you could do side hops to the door. It's much faster than just walking there.
I missed that. That sounds really sweet.
I've seen it for speedruns, but like I still need to do some practice for tricks, but being busy and all kind of sucks. Cola finally buying a shield. Well, fire is not bow locked, at least.
Wait, why is Cola buying a shield? You can't be thinking Forest. No, he's changing
No,
back
it's
to
not.
Shadow.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, Serenade, yeah, okay. And now Lake Hylia is super easy to get to.
Yeah, it's just like the forest version, which I actually do have pat down. Nope, that's nothing.
Why would you get shield for doing Fire Temple? Cola seems to be climbing.
Raja.
Oh, is it to do bomb drops faster?
Yep.
Right, that makes sense.
To do a lot of things faster.
Thank you, Cola, for showing one of my favourite checks.
He does not have it yet. Oh, DMC is Wath. Well,
Oh, hey, Din's Fire, we already solved it. And Bond.
yeah, Din's
No,
Fire.
can't be Bond.
And Ruta's Letter.
And Ruto's Letter, so yeah. Ruto's Letter and Din's Fire.
Yeah,
Take
they're
your
both
pick.
equal. Yeah, I mean, they're both equally Wath in...
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me if we got a double. What was on the song?
Sarius.
Okay. That's a good point. Alcina has dipped out.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But Cola's not going to have to sit that issue.
But Cola hasn't set Pierre. Mind you, Cola's got Serenade.
Oh, right. I actually forgot about that, considering I'm so used to settings with Free Scarecrow.
Yeah. True. Alcuna will have Serenade when they beat Stongo's Cavern, but they still need to go down to Zora's River to actually pick up that hookshot.
Yeah.
Also, we are seeing a few enough hookshots that I'm wondering if Epona's is too cross to get. I'm wondering if hookshot's on the other side of the chasm.
It's possible. It could just be sitting, chilling in GTG. Cola's definitely going to full clear this area here. It makes sense for him to do that.
Do you know what would also be hilarious? Hookshot just, sitting in Valley.
Oh, Cola's gonna do fire first. That makes sense.
And also going to find the bad news that they need to sort out the air. Also, no tunic.
Yep. I just guess I'm not gonna full clear it yet.
How did what work that Alcuna just did?
You mean the fact that yeah, it's hitboxes.
Oh, right, yes.
So, yeah, I understand quickly. It's where you throw one towards the wall and one towards the other bombs. Yeah, it's because the hitbox. If you hit both hitbox of the boxes, it doesn't matter where you trigger it from.
Yeah, there are 4 hitboxes. 4 hitboxes, doesn't care which 2.
Yeah, I mean, from the developer's point of view, it kind of makes sense.
Tunic is in Kakiri Forest Scrub, so yeah, Cola hasn't done that, which also means they haven't done Wolfos Grotto.
But he has 3 bottles, so he has he can grab a couple fairies.
Honestly, I'm not sure they even need a couple of fairies, like maybe 1.
I'd probably you only kind of need 1, but having 2 is pretty nice for Volvagia.
True, they are on literally 3 max.
Because Volvagia can troll hole you, and well. To be honest, there are ways you can actually just do your boss fight almost completely uninterrupted with troll holing. It's just slightly more annoying. Now, much of the community likes chest appearance matches content too much.
Texture.
To let it go. No, it's also appearance, because the size changes too.
Oh, okay, so there's now 3 categories. There's CSMC and there's CTMC. And when you put them both together, it's called A?
Some people put it as, both, but some people just shorten it to appearance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. This is exactly what I do. It's good to have 2 safety fairies when you only have 3 hearts. Because it is pretty easy to get to slip and lose 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I am very much in awe of our runners for doing this as slickly as they do.
But yeah,
Sorry, I just had the amusing thought of Cola can't stay in here too long. He might go flat.
You might flatline.
No, just go flat. Lose all of his.
I know what you mean. A little bit.
And there goes King Delongo.
Unfortunately, he did not make a pair of boots.
He has,
As amusing
however,
as that would have been.
he has, however, joined the rest of his friends.
Yeah, I'm thinking Aosuna might go either ice or I'm not sure exactly where he's gonna go next. Oh, he's gonna buy a shield. That makes sense.
Yeah, the way of the
Because
hero...
shield does make makes fighting a lot easier.
Yeah, Huffpuff, it can't be bottle, because we already have a bottle to get to ice logically. It can't be bombs, because bombs are available in Wolfos Grotto. So it basically has to be Nocturne. There's nothing else that qualifies. They're all nice to haves, and they were very nice for Cola, because Cola hasn't gone and got the bombs in Wolfos yet.
But yeah, it's 100% for. Oh, that's one fairy. But
I like
like,
if you manage to die perfectly balanced on a steel beam.
just link things.
Yeah, just die by being set on fire on top of steel beam, keep your balance, it's fine. Ah, Alsuna is finally going to river.
Yep.
And now Alsuna knows that they need Pierre. So, oh no, they're adults. They can't just quickly go through domain to lake.
Nope. He's gonna grab this guy.
And we'll need to go back child. Or at least I don't think three scarecrows are.
No, it's not. Not in these settings.
Oh, good point.
That's
Take
why.
back child, yeah, to do Jabu, because we've got everything for Jabu now that we've got Ruto's letter.
Yep. I can see him because Jabu opens up a lot. Then he also has more or less the full Shadow Kit as well.
Yep, that's true.
Other than the song, but I mean, he's about to grab it, so.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely going to grab it. Alsuna doing the setup I use for KZ skip. Which is quite a bit faster than the regular version.
How does it differ?
So you do one. So it uses ESS turns, but it shaves probably like 1 or 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, ESS turns I don't think I can do.
It took me a while to learn them too, but I can now kind of do them on BizHawk as well. RetroArch, the controller, my controller for it kind of sucks. Because it has like a huge dead zone.
Oh yeah. So, question. I would really hope that Cola does Death Mountain Crater after doing Fire. But what's the chances that they find out it's Pierre locked and then just serenade straight to Lake Hylia?
I can very much see that.
I really hope they don't.
Yeah, I remember setting up for RetroArch. It was a pain. It still is, because the Switch controller I use for it is not the greatest.
Yeah, I use BizHawk and I just turn all the aiming minigames off because life is too short to struggle with the shitty controls to do aiming minigames.
Yeah. For BizHawk, I just use like a Nintendo 64 controller and a USB adapter.
Yeah, my BizHawk is not set the controls up correctly.
But I primarily play VC.
Yeah, and that's fine. Okay, Cola, where are you going? Cola is doing
Setting
Child
up
Light,
Scarecrow.
and thereby missing the Ruto's letters, so cannot just go and do Jabu on this trip. That feels bad.
Yeah. You hate to see it, but at the same time, Russian fire
understand
kind
why.
of makes sense. Especially since Saria's alone can fulfill the Wath condition depending on what's on Dancing Dad and Skull Kid. Well, then again, like the thing too is he also has access to the fairy fountain.
Yeah, they might clear. Well, they will eventually get the Death Mountain crater way of the hero hint, and that will send them back. But the question is how long it will take.
The next main tournament, we're still in the process of testing settings and rule set changes. So it might be a little bit longer before we start seeing qualifiers.
Yeah, discussing settings is a thing which takes a while.
Yep, I mean, some people have pretty heated opinions about different ones. Cola going aggressively with the Scarecrow, I agree with that. We're looking to... One thing that's going to be tested is King Zora Skip. I know that for sure. We also are looking at a few other ones like Dungeon ER.
Oh, they're actually considering Dungeon ER for the tournament?
Yeah. We're not sure if that's going to actually make it into the final cut, but I personally love like entrance randomizer in general, but Dungeon ER is especially, I think, pretty approachable. Because then, like, going into Deku is no longer the free play.
Okay, Cola's actually going through Forest. That means Cola is likely to get that Goron tunic and will have a much easier time going and getting Death Mountain Crater.
Yep. And with no Bolero, it might be better just to clear out DMC like before going back into Fire. Because, well, actually, no, if he can just full clear Fire and then go back through.
Yeah, yeah. Now that he's got that tunic, he can just straight up complete Fire without worrying, do Death Mountain Crater, because hey, you're right there.
And another one I think that's under consideration is adding a free prelude. Because it's been really nice to have for playing aggressively.
Yeah, was that Coco's? Was that a Coco's hint?
It might have been. And now Suna going into Shadow. I agree with this play.
Did our Suna clear 5?
Yep. Cola's gonna get the stuff in DMC after beating Fire, so we'll get to see if there's anything interesting in Shadow. And bet is still open for where you think the light arrows are.
Yep, the light arrow bet is still open. So, for example, to answer your question, Retronika, you could have Minuet of Forest be Way of the Hero purely for Forest Temple access. Not for any items, just you need it to get to Forest and beat it. This is mostly invalidated by Mido skip, so that's rarely a hard required thing, but logically you can require Minuet just for the access. Yeah, it will always be, if Shadow is required, the Nocturne will always be required, even if it is not a hinted Way of the Hero.
But, yeah, it's not been much in Shadow, like in the back part of Shadow so far. And I mean with Dead Hand.
I'm surprised Cola didn't open the shortcut before they walked out of Fire.
Yeah, it happens. You sometimes think that you're not going to need to go back. I have to hear this now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Is it actually subtle?
Well, it's not like anything that's gonna hurt the ears, so.
Oh, that's nice. Also, happy 1 hour, everyone. At this point, given I'm not sure we're actually going to hit 2 hours, shout-outs to my lovely fellow co-commentator, Alexander Harold, to our trackers, who are Daruk and Huffpuff. Thank you very much, you are the unsung heroes. And shout-outs to our runners, Colin and Alsuna. Feel free to go give them a follow, they are both very good players. And also to our restreamer, who is hiding, that's Snacks. Thank you very much. Though I'm not sure who this seed was rolled by.
Seedbot, obviously.
Oh, well, I mean, yes. Oh no, that's not surprising. I'm commentating, it's a Trez seed. Sometimes I am the anti-Trez. Sometimes.
But, if this is like a regular small key, I kind of just, at this point, I would probably just do the top of, finish up Fire.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, you may
it's a pretty big gamble at that point.
And you need to complete Fire anyway.
Well, unless I can oh, there it is. So, hover's locked.
Is it though?
Yes, because we don't have any small keys.
Oh, so we can't get to Hammer Chest, we can't open up the regular way. Oh no, wait, we can still get to the maze and we still have hammers, so we can hammer us in just like walking over to the pillar.
Can't get to the pillar because you need a key to get into that room.
Oh god, yes, sorry, I always forget that that bloody door from the fire room needs an actual key. But yeah, that's boss key on Pierre, that's why they're having to go and do Scarecrow Song.
It's so evil, I love it.
Oui.
Oh! Ooh, a boss key right here. Yeah, 3-heart Volvagia fight, and I believe we still have one fairy.
Yeah,
on
just
Cola's
like
side.
It's fine, he's got a tunic. But yeah, just your average 1 hour, 3-heart Volvagia fight. What is this?
To call it exciting. At least we're not getting troll hold. Because you can still recover from getting troll hold in this fight. But you have to be careful where you place your bombs. Or I should say a little more careful. Volv does 3 hearts of damage on a full swing.
And Cola just makes it look easy.
And nothing interesting so far in Shadow, just a lot of junk.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
at some
surprised
point.
I wouldn't be surprised if Shadow was hinted foolish somewhere.
I mean, possibly, but also... Oh, everyone goes into the pit.
Yeah, this room was one of the ones that frustrated me the most when I was learning to play through this game. Oh boy, it was even more frustrating than HBA.
Oh no!
It's unfortunate again.
On the other hand, it's not like it's not like everyone hasn't gone into the pit at least 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, it happens all... You get one of those days where you just miss the platform. Ooh! Speaking of 3... I don't even do the hookshot check for this room. Drinking the milk. Telling ya, way of the hero in Deku. You know what I find funny is that in both Way of the Hero locations, or like, that in all the Way of the Hero locations, we found bottles. And 2 of them were with milk in it.
Strong bones is the way of the hero. You're gonna need it for those ankles. Even though technically the strength of ankles actually isn't in the bones whatsoever, it's in the tendons.
And Cola's about to get his fish's love letter. As Cola is going to do Shadow Temple as well.
I mean, why wouldn't you? You've got all the stuff, you're adult, you've just finished a dungeon, why not?
And you get a song afterwards.
Oh yes, gods, I'd forgotten.
Ooh.
So
There's
we're
an
going to
item
be
there.
together a while.
It's going to be very deep, dark, and scary.
It's still less creepy than Bottom of the Well.
It's only creepy because the contrast.
No, it's the frickin' redeads. There are way more redeads in the Bottom of the Well than in Shadow Temple.
I find Gyptos to be way more annoying.
Yes, but less scary because the redeads turn around and start going towards the one you just killed, and as a kid I just panicked, went, shit, they're coming after me, no.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh, that's free.
Look, sometimes childhood trauma doesn't leave you.
I guess.
But yeah, Cola is, I reckon, ahead. Mostly because they picked up that hookshot slightly earlier.
But, oh yeah, I love this trick. The fast, room here.
Oh, the wind tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of glorious. If you just time it right, you just straight up.
Surprisingly free, once you get the timing down for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was quite funny because I got some of my boyfriends to play through this vanilla so that they would understand a bit more about the randomizer, because they were saying, oh hey, I want to learn the randomizer, and I told them to do it vanilla first. And one of them, the very first time they did the wind tunnel, was like, nah, I've seen this be possible without iron boots. I'm going to do it without irons. Just like, really? You literally have the irons right there. Why aren't you using them?
Ooh, a big chest.
Hello. I
Silver
hope we don't
guns.
need that.
Well, if we do, it's not a big problem.
It does mean that this place cannot be foolish, though.
Yep.
We've already had Zora Tunic and Strength 2. That does open up more checks. And yes, he did manage to do it without the iron boots. He did it.
Yeah.
He was stubborn and he did it. Mind you, this is also the person that found shortcuts in Hollow Knight's White Palace on their first playthrough, and it's just like, what the bleep?
Well, I mean, different genres of games require different kinds of skills and mindsets.
Yep.
Like,
The
you
Dream
can't
of
just...
AD... Sorry, I just realised we'd wandered off topic. Do finish your sentence, sorry.
That's fine. AD can always be lights locked, so I'm thinking if, depending on if we find lights or if we finish Jabu, I'm gonna close the bet.
Yeah,
Because then at that point, Ganon's gonna say, "Oh ho ho ho! You'll never find the light arrows here."
Okay, so the most awkward places, I think, are the ones that have already been met. It's
Yep.
Water Temple, River Chest, and Gerudo Training Grounds toilet, because,
There's always light trial
yes, could be light trial.
because we have
Because-
not found another strength yet. Like, I mean, another strength as in the third one.
Yeah. Outside Ganon's Castle would be an interesting one. Oh, hey, look, someone just passed it.
Oh, there's a big one in that room. Magic.
Slingshot! Hey, look, we can finally complete Deku and get double defense. Why was our first slingshot in the boss team of Shadow Temple?
It's a great spot for it. What do you mean?
Thanks, Shadow. Thado.
Well, we know at least there's 2 items left in Shadow. Now, whether they're good items is up for debate.
Oh, yeah. Actually, do you know what would be funny? Do you know what would be really funny?
Oh, I'm listening.
Chickens.
That might have been hinted. I'm not 100%. Oh, shoot.
I thought I saw a Coco's hint and it was actually Ice Captain.
There's the doctor's note. The manager had the doctor's note. That's not good.
I'd just like to note, Shadow Temple is full of bait. It's just like, oh, you think it's gonna be lights? You think it's gonna be lights? No.
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 Nah.
Well, that's Hey, look, Shadow Temple is full of torture. It's just psychological.
I mean, there are guillotines in there, so...
Oh, there are far worse torture. Like, guillotines aren't a torture device. They just kill. No, there are other torture
Depends on where you
devices.
use it. Anyway, speaking of ghosts...
At least this ghost has a good sense of rhythm.
Yes. Well, we'll see. I hope we get to see some one cycle in here. Then again, it's pretty tricky to time, but ooh, almost. I think he was going a little bit too fast, actually, for the one cycle.
Yes, and we can end up requiring iron boots. Like, if you want the double whammy, we can get into Water Temple right now with Gold Scale. That is a thing we can do, but it's not in logic. Anything in Water Temple is logically behind irons. The thing that is actually like hardlock behind irons, there's lots of them.
Yeah, lights could be anywhere. The only thing they can't be behind is Ganondorf himself.
Okay, so the worst one. Let's see.
Wallets.
Okay, sure.
Oh my god, that is a great spot for that.
Bongo's rich. He's actually been paid for his music.
Dang. I wonder how much he makes in royalties.
Probably not much, given they've been sealed away for several hundred years. I'm guessing it's gone to common rather than being copyright.
Yeah, that's true, and it depends on when he got his copyright. Because if it was before, I think it's 1910, they would have only had it for 43 years.
Yeah.
Because if he had a copyright now, if he's immortal, he could have that forever.
Only if he keeps producing music with that specific motif or something.
Yeah, there's a serenade. Bongo's money for the prescription.
Okay, so Alsuna, Going Child, probably Jabu? Especially given they just got that serenade. Or they're setting up Pierre for fire.
You know what would be even funnier? Is if it was on Frog's one.
Oh god, they've had storms since the beginning.
Yep. But you don't immediately think about it. That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And we still haven't seen Valley. We still haven't seen, like, child
GTG.
fishing.
We haven't seen anything in the desert area. Anything.
Absolutely nothing, yeah. Cola, are you really going to show up?
Oh, I love it when people flex game knowledge like this. I do it all the time when I play Team Fortress 2.
I mean, at least Cola's not landing on the bell.
Alsuna's now going to grab a friend.
Friend! Fishy friend!
Before he sacrifices him to the whale god.
I was just about to say, I hope nothing bad happens to our little fishy friend.
Oh shoot, that actually now reminds me of another game that I've been playing recently. Oh god, I gotta get back on topic. Hold on, let's talk about the fact that we're about to break into a whale's stomach.
It's hardly breaking in. They suck you in. It's more like kidnap, if anything.
Fish are friends and food.
And so are you.
Shoot. I am technically edible. So
You
yeah,
are,
I
in
guess
fact,
that's...
made of meat.
Well,
Everything is edible.
I mean, a pelican definitely thinks that way.
Yep. Okay, so, we are in Jabu. Do you reckon we'll find anything in here?
Low odds, but it's possible.
Unlikely.
You know what would be even funnier is if we found fire and ice arrows, but not lights.
It would also be quite funny if we found irons, because then we can make jokes about Jabu having plenty of iron in his diet.
Yes. And he would also be eating a lot of really spicy food and some five gum. How it feels.
Well, yeah, you have the ice arrows for the heartburn. Oh, hang on, Mr. Smokes, what have you come up with? Lens on Frogs 1, irons in well, more for key boots locked, strength 3 on Frogs 2, light trial lights. More for key boots locked, we don't actually need to do Water Temple. We've only got Shadow and Jabu as our remaining medallion dungeons.
Yeah, but what he's talking about is for lights. He's making a path, although Lens doesn't really do much.
Frogs 2 will need Song of Time, yeah. Oh god.
So we still don't have that hint.
Oh god, we actually don't.
Alright, let's see if Jabu has any spicy food or anything, or if it's just junk food.
I wonder... we haven't seen Back of Lake hints, have we?
Nope. We haven't seen many hints at all.
Oh boy.
It's junk. Ooh, Alsuna not doing the checks, which kind of makes sense. Just rush your way over to rush your way over to Ganon, let him reveal the light's location. Aw yeah, Cola picking up that cash. Or
Cola, you absolute memer.
I mean, it's more money to buy Cola.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so Cola just has Jabu to go. Alsuna is halfway through Jabu, but still has to finish off Fire, and then they both have to find lights. Do we reckon this is fairly even? Because I think it might be.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of hard to judge who has the advantage right now, because Alsuna still has to go back into Fire. And he has to set up Scarecrow's song as adult, so he's going to burn some extra time on that.
Yes, that's true.
Of course, Cola having to hike there also doesn't help.
Well, Cola's just going to swim through to Zora's Domain and then straight up to Jabu.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's just that adult... I think it's just that adult Scarecrow song that's separating them. Cola probably would be slightly more ahead if they'd done Death Mountain Crater, because they'd have already done Jabu by now, rather than having to do the age change again.
Yeah, but you never know what's gonna be there.
Yeah.
And banking on Saria's... Well, not so much banking on it, but like... 3 hearts is pretty risky with Death Mountain Crater.
Yeah.
You have no tunic. If he had the tunic, I think he would have done it first time around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it was just not going through to get Wolfos Grotto and the Scrubs, yeah.
It makes sense for him to do Goron City as an adult at that time, because he did not check it yet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because he had plenty of other things he could be doing at the time.
I know, Retronika, finding out that Octorok quick fight just made me so mad as an adult. Just like, you mean I spent all those minutes chasing it round as a kid for nothing when I could have just done it in 2 seconds? Are you kidding me?
Though that fight kind of sucks in Oko.
Ooh, yeah.
Because you can't really exploit it. Well, like, you can, but the trick is much harder than just simply letting it hit you like that. Alright, when Asuna beats Baronade, I am closing the bet.
Yep. Which bit about long-shotting the wall in Spirit Temple? Oh, you mean the climb? No, I was fine with that. No, it was just the Ultra Up thing that made Adult Me so mad when I found out there was a quick one.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to ask what the dopamine room is.
I have no idea. Oh, Light Tower cutscene's an interesting one.
It's possible. It'd be vanilla, but it'd be funny.
It would just be like, on the way, whatever. And that's true, actually, Cola doing Jabu last means...
One shot!
Why is that there?
God, the best part is that it's not even hook locked.
That is not hookshot locked, no. So yeah, Horse definitely... Okay, if Horse is Way of the Hero, then it's for horseback archery.
Alright.
I mean, why is any item anywhere? I guess it had to be somewhere? But also I'm scared.
But it also means Jabu is not foolish, which is pretty convenient.
It means Jabu is not foolish, and we can now just quickly do water if we need to.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I needed something funny for the end.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened. So, yeah. Hey, Tanarin.
Now Alsuna doesn't even need to go for the Scarecrow. Because he can do Pixel Shot.
Oh, yes, that's true. Doesn't need to do the Scarecrow. So that actually, that placement of that long shot there has put them fairly equal. That has actually caught Alsuna up, that convenient long shot.
Cola's also checking the checks here. Because we've had some... we've had qualifiers before in Season 5, and even in different tournament races where Duff and Jabu has decided a match before. In fact, even for one of my mixed pools matches, Baronade having an item in Stone Jabu was a deciding factor. Because it was for like 3 strengths to get into like OGC Fairy entrance for Dodongo's Cavern, which was hinted early on. But yeah, definitely going to see some sick pixel shotting. Now, I wonder if Alsuna does the hook shot extension variety or the slow walk / shield scoots method.
I don't know the difference. I think we just haven't seen the 5th Way of the Hero. There's a lot of hints we haven't picked up. Like, we've not looked at castle hints, we've not looked at back of lake, we've not seen anything in the desert. Also, what's the setting preset for these weeklies? Because it's not the standard weekly settings.
Nope.
Because
he does the sword method. That makes sense. Because if you're slashing, you can't fall off mid-slash. Almost.
Oh, second try. Lovely.
It's its own independent setting on the dev branch, but
That's very much caught Alsuna up.
yeah, Pixel Shot is a very, very good trick to learn when you don't have Scarecrow. Like how learning 3-key forest is really good if you have free Scarecrow, because it saves a lot of time.
Yeah. Light arrows cannot be hinted by way of the heroes because they already.
Not
They
in
cannot
these
be hinted-
settings.
Yeah, because there is hint logic saying that if something is hinted, then it is not included in way of the hero calculations. Items that lead to them can be.
Yeah, it's not often that you see it, though. It has to be in settings which give you, like, you need less items for. Yeah, you can, because, yeah, you can do 3-key forest glitchlessly, but you need hovers. Ooh, Cola going for the bold play here. The box skip. I respect that. And damn, first try.
Yeah, Cola is very good at that one. I have seen him
need
do it
to
on
get
multiple
back.
occasions.
I need to practice that one again. I used to be able to get it, but I haven't been getting it very much on VC. So I used to get it a lot more on RetroArch for whatever reason.
Huh, that's interesting. But yeah, boss intros at the same time.
Yep. They're both relatively slow bosses. I mean, like, with the whole
This is
cutscenes. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Ooh, almost. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Baronade is being a bit of a troll.
Oh, if Cola loses to Baronade RNG, that's gonna feel bad.
Yep, and we have no finishers yet, so we could have a very, very, very spicy turn of events.
Yep, true, Alcina would be further ahead if not for that shadow platform.
Yeah, Alsuna definitely would have, but you know with that whole shadow platform, sometimes it kind of sucks.
And death animations at the same time. Despite the Baronade RNG.
Yeah, finding that long shot in Jabu was a pretty big thing for Alsuna.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
really
cut
made a difference.
off having to go to Adult Lake and setting the song and all that, which is probably like a minute just to do that, which is slightly annoying. But we'll get to see what's on Lax in a few seconds. Oh my goodness! Oh, that's a fantastic drop there! Oh my god.
Does this mean something like check light trial before they go up? Because that could decide the race.
Yeah. Especially with no furores.
Oh god.
That is funny. I am not gonna lie.
It was strength 3. Oh, the Ocarina
Right.
of Time teaches the Song of Time.
Right. Let me fix that. Yep. Now, I've noticed that Cola has been a little bit more careful on skipping things.
Yeah, Cola's been a little more thorough, I think.
And no worries, Snacks. Sometimes it just does that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
but I was
respect
saying-
the play. You get the hint immediately instead of trying to gamble on what you don't know yet.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
if they've been like if they had full cleared the game, then checking Ganon's castle would statistically be the safest play. But in this situation, there were just so many things that could go awry. Speaking of awry, there's a big chest here, and if that is light arrows, that's gonna be funny as hell.
Oh god, if that is, then that is like the absolute pinnacle of my just on the way, no biggie.
Yeah, that would definitely put it there.
Oh my
Since no one else bet that, I think that one goes to you.
I was about to say, if I don't win that one.
Let's see. And for someone else, well, it's not somewhere terrible.
Oh,
it's
look,
not
there's
so
Cariosa.
stupid.
Cariosa finished in first place.
Yep.
1 hour,
Alright.
33 minutes, 55 seconds. That's a really pretty time.
You won this bet.
Yeah, I did.
That screams that kind of energy, and it is hilarious.
Oh, but that means that Cola just got screwed over by Baronade RNG. Oh, that feels so bad.
Oh man. Well, it's nice for the morning at least. It's not even 9 yet.
Yeah, so, like, turns out I still have the ability to make dress seeds nice.
Lights were quite literally on the way.
Lights were in the Ganon Castle boss key chest on the way up Ganon's tower. The light tower is a couple of floors down.
So, Eponus was definitely not Wath.
Desertless seed. That is true, this is a completely desertless seed. It is, in fact, the opposite of dry.
It's... You'll never find the light arrows in my castle. Especially 2 floors below me.
And yes, given that we're coming up to the end, let's do another round of shout-outs. Cola and Alcina, our lovely runners. Thank you to my fellow commentator Alexander Harold. Sorry, I'm still giggling. And thank you to today's trackers. You had a lot of work in a very short amount of time there. Daruk and Huffbuff. And thank you for Trutrez for rolling this scene. This is great.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes... Man, I wish I could get a seed like this.
Yeah. You'll never find the light arrows that are... Wait, surely you did find them, right? Oh, that's great.
Though I can see people getting probably just a little bit thrown off on DMC, because not everyone full clears wafts.
And
Which-
also very low hearts. Yeah, hi Tress.
Just already done. Yeah, this seed is pretty funny.
Hi Tress.
I'm laughing. That's hilarious. I'm pretty happy. Means I got a lot more time for doing other things today.
This seed.
Because I may be looking to get a battery-powered lawnmower soon. Because I have like my outlets outside. Most of them don't work.
Ooh.
I've tried everything from resetting the breaker and all that, and it just hasn't worked. So, battery might be just better overall for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That said, oh, this is going to be an interesting interview.
Oh my god. We have the spiciest of things here. But yeah, get your GGs in chat. Might need them both pretty quickly.
GG Alsuna. Second place with a time of 38.20. Andy! Oh my god, we've got joint second. Engel in joint second. That's a tie. What? Oh my god. Not just so close, but identical. And GG to Cola. Just behind, fourth place. Time of 1 hour 38.47. It was the Baronade RNG.
Oh, cool. Both of them will be joining us for an interview.
Honestly, I love it when the runners finish very close to each other because having interviews where they can bounce off each other is just the best.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's a 100-minute restream.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Like,
I'm
is
pretty
anyone even up for us to rage yet?
Maybe.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello,
GG.
GG.
Thank you. What a seed.
Yeah!
I was laughing at the Light Arrow's location because I saw the big chest. It's like, oh, it could be that, and well,
Yo,
I'm still laughing at that.
GG Cola. Hi.
GG's.
GG.
Oh, what a great seed! Like, I know that jets could throw you off horribly, but like, this was a pretty nice seed. Would have been a pretty nice seed to play. But
yeah.
I'm relaxing and I got to have fun because having a seed like this pretty fast means that I don't have to worry too much about trying to fill up dead air.
Yeah, for sure.
And Kaiden's finishing in 5th place with a time of 1 hour 40 minutes dead, so exactly 100 minutes. But also, Asuna, that tie. Someone finished exactly the same time as
Yeah, Angela. 1:38.20, yes.
you. Yep, and Cola, you and Asuna were basically, you were very slightly ahead until that long shot on Baronade. Alsuna picked it up and that caught them up right to you, and you were neck and neck until the bad Baronade RNG.
Well, yeah, it wasn't really RNG, I just kind of screwed up the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always a little bit rough. Like, either it's too early or it's too late.
I mean, it's just a jet seed, you know. There's not much to say about this seed, to be honest. I don't think you can really miss anything in the seed.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't get tempted into the desert by Epona, but I mean, that Rang does a pretty good job of being the Wath.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you have progression the entire time, and as long as you go to Ice Cavern at some point, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout outs to the sub 30 minutes Ice Cavern.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
and to the 1 hour 3 heart Volvagia.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. I was not a fan of getting locked by the Scarecrow song in Fire, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those times where it's like, I almost forgot that these settings don't have free Scarecrow because I'm so used to having it.
Yeah.
Also, a comment from Engel. It turns out laughing too much about the lights and dying to Iron Knuckles was bad for my time.
That's understandable. I'm not gonna say that's bad. I mean, when you're laughing that hard, you sometimes lose grip.
Yeah, those light arrows were were a thing there. I guess I could have skipped more of Jabu or something on the way there. I just didn't want to leave light arrows in Jabu potentially.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
understandable. I would have done the same thing. Like, because I've actually had results because I actually stuck to playing in Jabu.
Yeah.
That seems to be my gambit, is just rushing Jabu.
I mean, you can't really rush Jabu if you just let it as your go mode, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is true. One of these days, we're gonna have another vanilla rang, and I'm gonna win it. I got close before.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have 4 hours wind, you should play around vanilla boomerang, but I don't know. 4 hours wind was nowhere to be seen in this seed anyways.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably in GTG.
Yeah, something, or bottom of the well, or
But
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll never
There's
find
so
it,
many.
and
There's just too much stuff open.
Lax
That's
is
it, yeah.
also hilarious too, with that strength 3 that we didn't even need.
Yeah. Like, damn, I don't know where to find the third straight if it's required, but yeah, you have it anyway, so.
If I had the long shot and the strength 3 before, I would have just go moded Jabu, by the way, because then you have all the items to basically full clear the seed.
That makes sense. Except for irons, but like irons
Well,
are usually something
it's
you
a
find
good
on the
skill.
way.
It's just
Yeah.
one check in water temple, right? What are the chances
In
that
toilet.
Lagos, what are the chances that Lagos are exactly there?
Yeah, that was kind of amazing.
Well, it's definitely a fun one to watch, that's for sure.
Oh, it went by fast, so got some time.
Sounds like we're pretty much ready to head out.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I was very briefly distracted because I was posting the clip to my own server so other people can laugh at it.
But
Yeah.
before that, Jimbo finishing in 6th with a 145.16.
Go Jimbo.
GG.
GG.
GG's. And GG's to all of our runners today. Our 2 on restream.
Yeah, thank you for the restream.
Alcina and Cola, of course. Huge shoutouts to our 2 commentators, Alexander Harold and Asancio. And I probably should pull up trackers to shut them up, huh? There we go. Shout out to our 2 trackers, Daruk and Huffpuff. They did an amazing job. On the ZSR front, we have like 4 MMR races today, so if you have any interest in that, go ahead and check it out. As well as some other random stuff, so on that note, we will be sending you guys over to one of the other runners. I don't know. I actually have to look at where they are for now, but
They will be very surprised to get a raid this early.
They're gonna be like, wait a minute, it's only an hour and 45 minutes. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.